These coaches like to win, and I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. And I watch some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by the NFL's most valuable player from 2015. It's Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, here's Newton. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton being chased out left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2015 out of Florida State, Jameis Winston.
What you like about him? Guy loves football. Flat out loves it. Has toughness. Wants to hang in there and play through just about everything. And walks that line between creativity and being able to take care of the football, taking those chances and not. When he figures out exactly where that...
And trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Here's McCrane now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10
from the gun, Winston. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Jameis again. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down. From the red zone now, Winston. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, it's Winston. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Jannard Avery. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Max Crosby, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On the stop, Breeland speaks. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
38-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Raider 1st down.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
Brought down back at the 32.
Now on 2nd and 16. Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
From the 50, Newton. And that is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Newton.
Right back to Waller. He's got it this time.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And a Las Vegas first down.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
The Steelers' 33-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, Newton. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And it's 21-3. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Jameis now on 1st down. Ebrod caught left side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, Winston. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll throw again. Winston. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Draw play, Madison, and he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 24. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Madison. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run with Madison. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Definitely the... And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10.
Boswell the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
More now to return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
Now Newton on 1st down. And he fires one incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Running is Jacobs. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
Number 28.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Sanzalone on the tackle. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Gain of 14.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Play action. It's Newton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin Bush gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the 1st down sack. Newton and a slant hauled in by Ruggs. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Taking it right down Broadway. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Boswell for the extra point. got it to make this a 21-17 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Getting set to go again here. Cam Newton marches back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way. Yeah,
because he's looked pretty good to this point. On second down, Jacobs. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. The Raiders on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. It was Breeland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
We call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. A look at Jameis Winston now as he gears up to lead this offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down. And it's brought in by Washington. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air again with Winston. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Winston. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 23 yards on the play. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and goal and still a long way from the end zone. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And Boswell's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point.
Raiders 21.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Matthew McCrane on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Steelers 20.
So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half here, Winston. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. We've got 2 more after this one, and then we get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make the ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd down now. Posey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Tackle made.
Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Stafford. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And the Raiders have got him.
Matthew Stafford sacked.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
24-yard line.
First throw now for the backup Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
He'll rifle this one deep right side, and it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Jones on the return. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Throw left side complete. It's Cox. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 33.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Operating
from the gun. Stafford looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cox. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into
lead. A lot of jump right in and contribute.
Picked higher, but we've seen 6
season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good.
All came together. They evaluated it very well.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 2 yards. And he's in. Touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point.
So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former D,
you establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st down, Raiders.
Shotgun now for Carr. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Back now in Pittsburgh. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight.
Know they can take the lead with a touchdown.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight.
Know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Carr to throw again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 24-yard touchdown. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And now the Raiders will face an important two-point conversion attempt here. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
Offense.
Well, that changes things, obviously. They can elect to bring the kicking team out now and try it from the 20 if they want.
And I wouldn't be surprised at all if they did exactly that. Going for 2 from the 7 versus kicking it from the 20. I like my odds better with my kicker.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
That's all you got.
Picked off near the 29. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Raider defense delivers a score. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime we have a
right.
defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On second down, it's Cox. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
For the Pittsburgh Steelers,
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
It's second and inches.
From the gun, Stafford, that's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
25-yard line.
Stafford on first down. Oh, no, he lost the football.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. From the gun, Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. He completes this one to Mack.
Carr's pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they can see.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a third and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And it... He's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Operating from the gun, Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. From the gun, Stafford, that's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again is Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Knight. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now Stafford. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert up. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Brady. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as They get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. To throw is Brady. Throw caught by Cleveland. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Brady to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now a play fake. Brady. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drives 7 plays in length. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So Matthew Stafford in the offense. Down by 7, 25 seconds remaining. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Stafford now to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.